Lucky for you, you get another video for this evening. So while we were at dinner tonight, the principal of said school that my son doesn't attend and hasn't attended for a couple years, but first 2 days of hazing, we got hit. We didn't last night though, so thank you for that. Thank you for that. But she was at dinner tonight. It was funny too because I was telling my girlfriend about some emails that I sent and how I advocated and fought back have all disappeared. Disappeared from my USBs, disappeared from my email, everything. That's the power that is so upheld in my local community. And she looked a little worn down. Are things getting the best of you? I bet. Here's my piece of advice. Represent and advocate for all kids, not just some of them. Not just those that carry handy dandy sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? Not just ones that fit the bill and mark the check the boxes for all the smart kids that you get all your government funding from. My suggestion is to start advocating for all children. Just saying. Piece of advice. And it's so funny because I talk loudly sometimes. I do that intentionally. I do. I am feisty, I am fiery, and I am spicy. I am. Like my coworker, he came back and I told him something that I said earlier. He's like, "Oh my God, Amanda, you're just too much." I was like, "I know I am. I don't mean to be, but it just is who I am." I mean, when things are in front of my face, they're in front of my face. I can't just ignore the obvious. Like, I just can't, and I'm sorry for that. I really am. I don't try to be extra. But I mean, I've been at this now for a couple years. 3 years, 10 years, I mean, whatever. You do the math. Y'all know. I know, you know, so we all know. So are those things. And so it's, I am who I am. I operate how I operate. I say what I want. I do what I want. Ain't nobody got control over me, baby, other than God. And God gives me the green light all the time. He shows me. Today, he showed me. He showed me. Oh my gosh, it was so empowering too. I was like, oh my gosh, God, I really needed that. I uploaded some pictures on my TikTok. And every picture that I showed you was not the same image of the orb or whatever in the sky. That was various different ones. I think it was 5 today. Right outside my work. It was crazy. And that's just a glimpse. But it came to me. I was just sitting outside and I shared a few videos. I watched a few videos of me a year ago. I don't compete. I don't compete with anybody. I compete with myself. And when it comes to like my book, when it comes to like my podcast and things like that, like that's just not something I'm going to roll out until I get out of this madness. I just am not. I'm not going to entertain it. I refuse. I see all the mechanics that they use on the back end when it comes to my TikTok, my Facebook, and how they're not even sharing my profile for XYZ. Screenshot of that, put that out there. It's just so blatantly obvious. I'm not going to set myself up for it. I refuse to. So if you want me to do a podcast, stand with me. Start showing me some love. Start showing me some followers. Start showing me some likes. Start showing me some comments. You want me to do a podcast? Let's do it. I'm here for it. But start showing me that we're going to get somewhere with it. I'm tired of beating a nail in a chalkboard. I just am. I won't do it. I'm good with my videos. I enjoy it. I enjoy the life that I'm in right now. I enjoy the presence that God's got me in. I know this is my for right now. This isn't my forever. So let me just be clear on that. And if you're lucky enough to come in my presence, well, it's a fun thing. It truly is. And if I'm lucky to come in your presence, it's a fun thing for me too. You know, whether you're coming at me negatively, honestly, or genuinely, I still am going to take some nuggets away. That I can promise you. That I can assure you of. I can. But I felt really compelled to touch on that. And I have to say this, I find it very unique to see the content changing on a lot of the followers that I follow, as well as the lack thereof of their content. Why is that? One might ask. And there's a lot of people on TikTok that have huge followings that keep pushing out videos that they left a year ago. Like, is there a time hop that did I miss the memo on the time hop? Is that something we're doing? Well, for me personally, I've had my account banned so many times that I don't have that option. I don't have that option to time hop. Otherwise, I would. However, so it's like things that just make you go, huh? You know? And again, it's not me trying to call out shade or anything like that, but it's just like, if you rock for people, rock for them. If you're aligning with them deceptively and think that it's not going to come out in the end, and then say you're God-fearing people, you're chosen. I'm not sure I want to be on that fence. I'm not. You have to learn to put substance out. You have to learn to put authentic. Be authentically yourself. Genuinely. So many people move and operate disingenuinely. It's not even funny. On all algorithms, all of them. And a lot of them have very big followings. And they've worked so hard to get to those followings, haven't they? They have. Right? But at some point, the disingenuine is going to catch up to you. Why? Why is it? Because what's above, so below. What's done in the dark comes to light. People eventually wake up to it. That's why it's very important to move intentionally in everything you do, everything you touch, everything you say, everything. You don't do it to chase fame, fortune, abundance, wealth. Like, you don't do it for those things. You do it for the elevation of humanity. Because you know, if humanity elevates, you will then elevate too, because we elevate as one. I mean, that is just truth. That is just facts. It truly is. And so I hope this video resonated. But yeah, when it comes to my book, when it comes to my podcast, those are things that I'm going to roll out when I move. Because all this madness, I ain't even gonna, I'm gonna enjoy my everyday, build my creativity, build my messages, keep journaling, keep doing what I do. And you can just wait for that. You can just sit and wait on that. And you can just pass along a narrative. Go for it. And by the way, keep stealing my content and monetizing it and making lots and lots of money. I'm here for it. I am here for it. I giveth to you for free. For free. You know? I do. I do indeed. All those entertainers out there, because I... Load. Nothing like being a silent superstar. That Truman Show, you know? Golly, Truman Show. Literally filmed 30 minutes from me. Go figure. Go figure. I love Jim Carrey, too. Such a wise spiritual man. Him and Matthew McConaughey. Two of my faves. For sure. Love you guys. Have a great night.